Taurus, to your love reading for July. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, let's see what's going on with you. Talking about that love. Best message, please, for Taurus in love. We have chemistry. That's crazy. Had that come up a couple of times. Soulmate. Wow. And last card, please, coming out for love. I see we have chemistry. We are let go of control. Let it flow. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Don't try so hard. I'm waiting for this soulmate to come in. Okay. Okay, let's see what's going on over here. We have chemistry. Soulmate coming in. Let go of control. Let it unfold naturally. So those of you who are manifesting, just let it go. Let it flow. It's coming in. Okay. If you're already with someone and it feels like there's some controlling issues going on within the situation, let it go. Right? Everybody knows their own story. What do we have here? And the chemistry. Give us some cards, please, for this love reading. Sexuality. Woohoo! Chemistry with sexuality. Strong magnetic attraction here with sexual attraction. Wow. Soulmates. There it is. Soulmates coming underneath the soulmates. Can't say it's not. Dating. Hello. Whether it's online or not. Just let it unfold the way it needs to unfold. Let the dating go. Let it go. Let it flow. Just say, hey, you know what? I receive your flowers. Thanks for the flowers, right? Thanks for the text. Let's do this because there's a lot of compatibility coming out. I'm loving this. Okay, underneath the soulmates, give us another card. Love. Love of the soulmates to the soulmates, and the sexuality is chemistry, sexuality, sexual chemistry. A lot of sexual chemistry as well. Got a lot of different kinds of abundance. Wow, abundance of love. Okay, I'm loving it. Now, chivalry is at the bottom too, so you might feel like this is your knight in shining armor over here. Kind of feel that over here. This guy giving flowers though too. Okay, so let's see what's going on over here underneath the chemistry. We have some chemistry. You smell good, your pheromones, you know, everything about you just drives me crazy. I have this sexual attraction to you as well, and I feel totally abundant. I've been lonely. Oh, I've been lonely when I met you. There was loneliness before, whether it's you or them or both of you, feeling lonely until you had this connection. Over here in the soulmates, I've been lonely. Clarify on the soulmate and the love. Soulmate and the love. What do we have? House. I feel like I've been living in a house of broken love, and now you're rebuilding my house. You are rebuilding my house. I feel so at home. It feels familiar. The love that you're giving me, I finally feel like I have love. My love feels very familiar with you. I feel like we belong together. You came at the perfect timing. The time is right. The time is now. Don't hold on. Just let it naturally flow because the time is now. If you've been expecting love, here it is. Yeah, it's a love without many. Oh, I see that too. A love without tons of boundaries. I don't feel like I have to keep myself completely guarded when I'm around you. I'm actually going to take that because it's exactly what I heard. Where'd it go? Right there. I don't feel like I have to be so gated. I have to be so bound. I have to feel, like everything I do, I have to keep myself, guarded. It's a love without all these boundaries. I feel like I can be myself. I feel like in the last relationship, maybe you were in a little more control. Maybe you were controlled because there was too much hurt, there was too much pain, there was too much this, that, or maybe they don't feel like they have tons of boundaries. Somebody is not as bound. I feel like you both have kind of let the guard down. I can let my guard down when I'm around you because I feel so familiar and I feel at home with you, with a house. I'm so glad that you came into my life at the perfect timing because I was so lonely. You know that if that's not you, that's them. It could be both of you if you're feeling that way. But however it is, definitely feeling that. Now I can open up because of the boundaries. I feel like I can open up to you with the house. Love abounds. I feel my Ace of Cups with you. I feel like I'm so in love with you, and I feel like my cups are overflowing when I'm around you. The Lovers, Two of Cups, soulmate connection. Again, got soulmates now 3 times. This is a soulmate connection. I feel like we can come together. That's why we don't have boundaries. I can open up to you for the Ace of Cups because I feel this connection to you. I feel we are so connected. I feel like we can do these things together. Things that I haven't been able to do with another person or my last love or however or a long time. It feels like I belong to you. We have this mutual connection. I have this chemistry with you. This is the time of my life where it's perfect timing. This is bound by the heavens. This is inevitable. This is fated. I don't feel like there's any inconsistencies within this relationship. Inconsistencies upside down. Everything feels like it's just going the way it's supposed to go. I don't feel, yes. I don't feel like there's other priorities. You don't make me feel like there's a priority in front of me. If something needs to be done, you tell me this is the way it's supposed to be. You tell me you're going to write me. It's on time. There could be some sacrifices that need to be made to get to this situation, and we may have to have a tower moment from this situation. Maybe we have an ex involved. Maybe we have something that needs to be done, okay, to get to this commitment. Opening up to this commitment. This is, oh my gosh, this is karmic. This is karmic. You guys went through some kind of karmic test. This is karma's reward. This is a karmic relationship. And this is a good karmic relationship. Not one of those bad ones. This is like, I've learned my karmic. I've learned the lessons. I've learned what I needed to learn. And now you're reaching out to me, or I am reaching out to you. Because I know that there was something better out there for me. I made many sacrifices to get to you. Oh, because I knew something was better out there for me, and it just feels like I had this pull towards you, and I trusted within the universe to make this. This commitment was trusted within the universe. I don't know how I got here. I totally heard it. I don't know how I got here. I don't know how I got here. It just happens. It just happened. I don't know. Something pulled me into that direction. I don't know. The feelings are mutual. The feelings are mutual. I don't know how you got here either. Yeah, it was destiny. Destined soulmate ties. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my gosh, look at that. From the north node to the south node, from the south node to the north node. Karmic soulmate tie. I had to go through some crap and sacrifice. Some bad relationship. I had to let go of a bad relationship. I had to do whatever it is that you needed to do to get here. But it was a journey for you, for them. However, but I made it. I don't know how you got here. I don't know who you are. You got here because they moved on. They moved on from the karmic. They moved on from what was triggering everything. Whatever was triggering the relationship, it was just like, you know what? We both went through some crap. Yeah, that's what it says. Yeah, we both went through some crap. And we ended up finding each other. I don't know how we got here. It was for the highest good. The Lord put us here. The universe said there was closure. There was closure. So here I go. Here I go. And I don't feel like I have to stand my ground. Well, there it is. I don't feel like I have to have all these boundaries. I don't feel like I have to stand my ground with you. I don't feel like, I can actually be me. I can actually feel like, you know what, I'm comfortable. I'm comfortable around you. You make me happy. Wow. You make me happy. Okay, let's grab some Regular tarot. I just want a couple of regular tarot cards. If I can, oh, here they are. All these different decks, guys. I just want a couple of tarot cards over here because no matter what, these cards are so beautiful. They can just tell the whole dang story. And I already see the story, and the story is gorgeous. And it's saying, you know what? We went through heaven and hell to get to each other. We had to do whatever it needed to be to get through these old karmic relationships to actually find heaven on earth with you. I've sacrificed a lot of my love, a lot of myself, a lot of my pain, right? To find someone like you, I've grown and I've learned, and now you feel so familiar. Yes, I've stood my ground. I've had people deceitful around me. I've had everybody trick me. I've had people stab me in my back, take my swords. They hurt me, right? They were nothing but toxic. I had a lot of karmic. Look at that karmic. I had a karmic relationship going on. Right? And now I get to move freely. I get to get this happy surprise of you, something that's justified, something that's karmically beautiful, that gives and takes to me. Something I can't even understand. I'm hanging around over here trying to figure out how you got here. Who are you? But I love you. I don't know why. I don't know why, but you know what? There's a chemistry between us that I am just loving. Wow. I've never met anyone like you. I've never met anyone like you. Yeah, you're like mine. There it is, knight in shining armor. And then what did I say at the bottom of the deck was over here? Chivalry, and underneath that is emotional freedom. Finding your inner peace is the next card underneath that. Wow, guys, this is beautiful reading. You're my Nine of Cups. You're what my wishes and my dreams of what true love really is. Coming through as my knight in shining armor. This is the person that is going to propose to you. This could be the one who's actually going to marry you. They are your knight in shining armor. Male or female, I don't care, right? Because they're emotionally balanced. They know emotional freedom. They're not holding on to baggage. They're not holding on to emotional immaturity. They've grown. They've grown through all that. They're free with the owl over here. They're saying, I've solved the problems. I know what love is, and I feel free. This feels like a magical with the unicorn. This is like magic happened, and you're saying, how did this happen? The universe. This is magic. This is fate. This was fated for you to happen. As soon as you found your inner peace, this is when the universe said, that's it. You guys both have found your inner peace together. You've grown together. You two are the ones that need to be together, because you know what? You have 1,000 soulmates out there, unless it's twin flame. Then you had to wait for each other. But with soulmates, we have so many different soulmates, and we know this. My grandma went through 2. Okay, she went through one, and then she went through another, right? You learn what you learn, and then you go on, right? And a lot of times we deal with the karmic, and then when we learn what we learn, and we find the inner peace, they can bring that other soulmate. Hey, who's grown to you? Who's grown? What soulmate is it? Let me see. Let me see who it is. Oh, you know what? It's right. It's this Leo over here, or this Aquarius. They've grown. This Cancer. They've grown. So we're going to reach out to that soul and say, hey, you've grown, they've grown. We need to get together. That's how it works. So sometimes you think it's going to be one soulmate, and you know that's a soulmate, and you realize, oh my God, how did this person come through? Because that soulmate that you're looking at is not grown enough. The universe is not going to allow you to be going out of one to get to another unless you push that away, and you have free will. You could push it away. You could say, no, I don't want it. They could push you together, and you say, no, I don't want that. I want this person instead. But beware and be warned that they probably are not grown to you. That's why this one is coming to you. I have to really make you understand this. This happens. I've seen this happen. They think they want one thing, but the universe is trying to push you. Then it doesn't even work. And then when you go to this one, guess what? He may not even be available anymore. Why? Because the soul is going to go out and find another one. They're going to call another soulmate out. Says, okay, well, that one doesn't want me, so who do I have left? Or they may not even want you at all. Right? Maybe they just want to be free, be single, no love at all. Right? However, all I'm saying, right? But very soon. But we have to understand these things. There's no such thing as just a soulmate. We learned that years and years and years ago For those of you who are in the 70s, the 80s, the 60s, okay, we only had, like, I'm looking for my soul mate. There's no such thing as my soulmate. You make it like it's one. There's no one, right? There's no, just one. You have, 15 karmics, you have 15 soulmates, one twin flame, and then you have all of these other people like grandma who could be a soulmate. Why is grandma a soulmate? Because we've lived in past lives before. I may have been her daughter and she was my mom. And now she's my grandma and I'm her granddaughter. Do you see what I'm saying? Souls reconnect with each other. Kindled spirits. That's what kindred spirits. Kindred spirits are people that we've known. People that we have connections with, right? So we have to look at things, right? There's only one twin flame. Okay? And that's the piece of you, right? You're the feminine, they're the masculine, right? But with soulmates, yeah, you call in one. It's like romantic feelings. I just wanted to bring that up to someone because I did get a message about that, and so I wanted to make sure that I did, calling in a soulmate, because I did want to make sure that you guys understand what that is, okay, because somebody was really confused on that, right? How could I go from one soulmate to the next one? Well, because you guys outgrew each other. It doesn't even mean you're karmic, it just means you learned a lesson and you went your other separate ways. That one decided that they weren't going to grow no more. You outgrew the other, right? And it doesn't mean it was karmic. It just means that you've outgrown them. Or it was a kindred spirit and you outgrew them. Now you're going to call in a soulmate. This soulmate you decide not to take it, your soul call in another one. You see what I'm saying? So I really wanted to bring that up because somebody did ask that. It was not a Taurus though. It was someone else. It was a Gemini. I'm not sure. Okay. But anyways, I did want to bring that up. Okay, so that's how that works. And until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.